Hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. So today I'm just going to upload the next part series for the Numpy. So today we will just specifically discuss all about that array iterating, right? So before it, let us know that the small topic that difference between that what is the difference between the copy and views, the copies and views. For example, so let me just write. This is not a like a very big important topic. This is not an important topic, but you need to know, right? So our goal is what? We have to cover each and everything. Okay. So now, what is the difference between the copy and what is the difference between what is the difference between copy and views? So first of all, so here the copy is nothing but what you can say. I mean, it will copy a means the array. You can say the array that copy the array. You can say it will copy a. It will copy a new array, and view you can say, for example, it will view the original things. For example, we will practically just I will implement all these things. Okay, view original array means, for example, listen. So I have one paper, okay, or I have one application, okay. So I need to just copy it. So how I will just copy it? So while using the what printer only? Yes or no? While using the printer only. So in that case only, so we will just use the word called copy. What are the view in the sense, for example, in while if you are just getting the job and in that part, so the interview will be asked, the HR department will be asked that do you have that original certificate? Okay, so you have to verify that now. So you have in that time you have to view what the original data, right? So that is the difference between the copy and view. So let me just practically implement these things. So first of all, let me first import the what? Import our main hero in this session, whose name is the what? Numpy only. So import numpy as np. Let me execute this part. It's already executed. Now, so let me just call one list. So list is equal to what? List is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. Okay, so I already declared the 5 element. And now the next point is what? The next point is what? So I will just create one variable whose name is called array, and np dot array. So inside that bracket, I will just declare the name called list. Whoever just contain what? Collection of some of the element. So now I will just execute. Let me execute this first of all. I already executed. And now I will just call one variable so that it is the let A, where A is equal to what? The array dot copy function. The array dot copy function. And now see. So if I will just write array, then in square bracket, so let me just write like index number. Let me write the index number. So starting, the index number will be starting from what? 0 only. So that means 0. Okay, so 0. And then for example here, let me just put to one number, so randomly. So let's 50. I'm just inserting the 50. And now if I will just execute this part, so first of all let me call that what? Array first. First of all, let me call the array. So if I will just call the array, then you will just give these things. Means what? So if I will just call this array, if I will this call, first of all, I just create this variable. So in this part, so this one is what? This one is the array only. This one is the array only. Yes or no? This part is the array only. So now what I have to do? I have to just inside the array, the list is created. List is nothing but what? Collection of some of the element. Yes or no? Collection of some of the element. So now, so whenever just I'm calling the array, so this thing which is printed. So this thing is what? np dot array. np.array means what? ND-array. What is the ND-array? ND-array is the n-dimensional array. Clear? Okay, so whoever just asked you what is the full form of ND-array? N-dimensional array. Clear? So now next point is what? Next point is what? So here only we just call the array. So let us call that what? Let us call this A part, because A is equal to array dot copy. So if I will just call that A only, now see the output. Now see the output. What is the things? Is there any different? Yes. What is the different part? So here only. So here only. So this part is what? Updated. Yes or no? This part is updated. But whenever just I'm calling the A, so it is just giving these things. Clear? This is just giving these things. So hence, I think you already clear that. So here inside the array, it is updated and now it's copied. Okay, so this part is what? Here I'm just using the array dot copy part, means it is automatically just what? Giving this output only. This. Okay, so these array only. So similarly, so if you are getting confusion, so let me just execute another next example. Let me take one example, another example. So which will be related to the view part. So first of all, let me just declare again same thing. So array. So array. So let me just copy this same thing. So why will just waste time? So let me click here and then Control A, Control C, and now let me paste here. Control V. So see. So same thing I just created, and now let me execute this part, and now see. So here. So let me just again copy this part and then again just paste here and just modify these things. In place of the copy, just write the view. Just write the view part. VIEW. View. And if I will just execute this part, if I will just execute part, so if I will just call array and then A. Okay. So now see. Now see. Sorry. So now see A. Okay, now see the output. What is the output? Clear, clear. What is the output? So in this copy part, what? So in the copy part, so the first array, which is the what updated. Okay, the first array which is updated whenever just you are just giving any value, and then second as usual it is coming. But here only it is whatever things which will be copied first, so same thing will be copied here. It will be so, right? So whatever changes we will do, so that things only we will just give. Clear? Very good. So now, so let's jump to the main topic. So this is the very basic part. Okay. So how to use that? How to use that copy and view functions. So now let's talk. Next topic is what? Next topic is what? Our today our aim is what? We have to just know what is array iterating. So this is very you can say this is a very basic part you need to know. So array iterating, array iterating. Okay, then so let me just mark down it. Let me just mark down it, and now let me just copy it. So if I will just copy this one, now see the things. What? So first of all, just tell me what are the iterating? What do you mean by the iterating? Can you just tell me? Anybody who can just tell me what do you mean by the iterating? Iterating का मतलब क्या है? Iterating का मतलब क्या है? Means the meaning of the iterating is what? The meaning of iterating is nothing but so we have to go through. Okay, so going through we have to means this element are there. There is a one element. Okay, so we have to go through one by one only. So here only, then after that, then again here, then after that here, then after that here, then after that here. Okay, so this one. So here what for example I can just write one program so that you will just understand what I'm just trying to explain. For example, so I will just give you the theoretical knowledge as well as the practical implementation things I will just show you. Okay, So whatever things I will just explain, so that things only I will just show you the practical things. Clear? Okay. So now, so here, so first of all, let me write one thing. So what? So here let list L which is equal to, let me just create one list 1, comma 2, comma 3. Okay, comma 3. And now I'm just executing this part. Okay, sorry. So all these things are the markdown. So okay, so let me just write the code here and next code here. So if I will just write and then next after part array which is equal to what, np dot array, then inside that l only. So then next part is what? Then next part is what? I will just write what? So the for x in array, then I have to print what? I have to print x only. Okay, I have to print, sorry, I have to mention na. So that things, right? I have to print what? I have to print So now if I will execute, okay, this part, okay, just copy this part. So if this one taking any problem, so we have to save our time, right? Clear. So just erase it and copy here, and now just execute this part. See the answer. So how the answer is coming? How the answer is coming now? See. Clear or any doubt? If you have any doubt, then please just ask me. Okay, through the WhatsApp. Through the WhatsApp. If you don't know how to join the WhatsApp, okay, so please just go to the description part. I already given that link also. So please go and just join so that you can easily connect with me. Clear? Okay. So now, so this is the thing. So how the output will become like this only. Okay. So here, what is the things? What is the things? So first of all, we are just taking the what we are just taking that 1D array. Means here we are just doing the iterating with whom? With, let me just write, with what I should just give the headline, iterating 1D arrays, 1D arrays. So now, okay, so now let's jump to what? Let's jump to what? So let me just write next part. Next part is what? I have to just create iterating. I have to iterate with 2D array now. So let me just give iterating 2D arrays. Okay, 2D arrays. So now let me execute this part. Now write the code. Okay. So first of all, what I have to do? First of all, what I have to do? Array is equal to np dot array. Then next part. Listen, don't be confused. Okay, so I'm just taking here array, so you can just take anything because this one is a variable, na. So whatever variable you can just declare. It's your own choice only, right? So don't be confused for that. So 1, comma 2, comma 3, and then next point is what? Next point is what? So next point is the 4, comma 5, comma 6, right? 4, comma 5, comma 6, and now let me just write that for loop. So for x in array, and then next let me just print what? Let me print the x only. Now see the output. Okay. Now clear or any doubt? Okay. So for example, let me just create next things. Means what? For example, let me just copy these same things. Just copy these same things and just see the magic. What I'm just doing. So here, just paste here, and then next thing is what? So I just write for x in array, right? Then next part is what? For y in what? For y in let x for y in let x, and now I have to print what? Now I have to print the y only. Now see the output. How the answer is coming. Clear? Clear? Good. So this is the things. So here only I just write this type of code so that it will become like this. Clear? So now the next point is what? Now the next point is what? We already worked with whom? We already worked with the 2D array. So now next point is what? Next point is like we will work with whom? We will work with now the 3D array. So please just pause the video and just start solving these things. So if you will not unable to solve this part, okay, so then you can just play the video and then see the answer. Okay, try to solve these things iterating 3D array, because you already know how to just write the code so that it will be for the 1D array and 2D array. You already know how to just write the code. Please just try yourself for the 3D array. Now see, whoever just try it, so please see. So here, so let me just write array which is equal to np dot array. Then next part is what? So 1 comma 2 comma 3. Then next is what? Next is, so let's 4 comma 5. Sorry, 4 comma 5 comma 6. Then next part is what? Next part is, let me just give this part and then create. Then 7 comma 8 comma 9, right? So then give the comma part and then 10 comma 11 comma 12, right? 10 comma 11 comma 12. So now, so here I just call that I just create the list like so that it will come the what? Let me execute first. It will come that 3D array. So now successfully written, right? So next part is what? So next part is, let me just create for here for x in array, for x which is in array. So let me just first of all print the what? Print that x only. So if I will just print the x, the answer will become like this. If I will just write for x in what? For x in array. Then next point for y in x, for y in x. Then next is what? Next is what? Next is, let me just then next for z in y, for z in y, and then we have to print what? At the end, we have to print the z only. Now see the answer. Now see the answer. Is that clear? What I'm just doing? Is that clear? So first of all, so if for x in array, okay, wherever x is in array, then second. So what is the x first of all? What is the x? X is these things. Okay, x is the this thing. So here, so then for y in the x, then again, what is the y? Then what is the y? Y is the these things. Then what is the z? Z is the this one. Clear? Clear? So you have to know each and everything. You have to know each and everything. Okay, so how all these things is happening? Okay, so that's the things. For example, next part is what? So we already covered this part, 1D array and 2D array, and then what? That 3D array only. Clear? So now let's go for that what? Iterating array using like for example, there will be one command, there will be one function. So that function will be used. So which one is nothing but the editor. Okay. So let me just write for example, let me just write first of all the code. Here iterating arrays using in integers. So here only we have to just write. So let me just execute this part. So how it will be happen, how it will be work. Okay. So then let me just write the code. Let me just write the code. First of all, let me just copy this one. It will be save our time. Okay. Let me just copy this code. Then now let me paste here. So I already paste, and then just use the command for x in np dot inside that array. So now see the now so let us print what? Print x only. So print x. So now see the output. Now see the output. Clear what I'm just trying to do. Clear. So here only we can easily just show this output while using the input. Clear? Easily we can just show this one. So now you already know how to just use these things, right? Okay, good. So all these things you have to just do, and that's so for today only. So I think this much is very important for you guys, and I already explained each and everything also. And if anything which is left, so please just inform me. Okay, so that again I will just explain each and everything. Clear? So thank you for supporting me, and that's all. So please keep learning, and also please maintain the notes also. And you have to just listen whenever just I'm just explaining each and everything. So with while doing hands-on experience, okay, one. So in that time only you have to also open the system and you have to just solve that things also, right? So that's all only. And if you have any doubt, so please just go to the description part. You will just find that WhatsApp group link, and please just join on that one. Okay, if you have any doubts, so otherwise no problem. Otherwise no problem. Also, I have that Instagram and Facebook, all these things, but I'm not using that randomly. Okay, so if you want to connect with me very quickly, so then you can just go for that WhatsApp. If you want to just connect with, like, you can just go for that Instagram and Facebook, anything. It's totally your choice. Okay, no problem. And the thing is what? So after completing this part, then I will just jump to that next part only. So one good news I will be just announced. So very soon. So please just wait for that good news only. Right? So that's all. Thank you for supporting. Bye bye.